Oh, we have to leave now.
I'm in the bomb shelter we let in, and we will kiss. There are two pairs of footprints on the table, hers and his, and this laughter, constant fighting for ownership of sun, ocean, and shore. Don't touch the lava, it's a secret. Try hard to grow up, we won't make it. I'm in the kitchen of the camper where we once lived.
You're late. You're always late.
Yeah, I'm a little late.
I hire a new guy. You go and train him.
Nice to meet you. My name's Thomas.
Hey, what's up? I'm Austin.
Let me get you a shirt and a hat. Good khaki pants and belt. Here, put this on. You train him today. I need you both. I will never fire you, Austin. You're the man. You're the man.
Thanks, Chief.
Thanks for the job.
Tell the lady that I'm giving her free wonton and lemon cabbage.
Hop on in.
You ever heard of a trash can before?
Nah, don't worry about it. You got a cell phone?
Yeah?
Here, give it to me.
You afraid someone's listening?
Nah, I'm just being safe. Just try to be careful. Smoke?
No, good. Oh, thanks.
You drink?
No, I quit. Been about a year now.
How's that working out for you?
Pretty good.
Sorry I offered. Didn't want to tempt you. Been trying to quit myself.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, a lot of my problems are just worse when I drink alcohol, so I just can't handle it. It was kind of funny. Last night I was at the grocery store and I was kind of tempted because things have been going so bad. But when I went up, they declined my card, so I couldn't get the alcohol. So I was like, I thought it was divine intervention.
Or maybe your credit sucks.
So how long have you worked here for?
About 7 years.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but nothing better's come up. Oh, actually, I have something planned maybe coming up.
Oh, what's that about?
Don't really feel like getting into it right now.
Oh.
So you done delivery work before?
No, I'm kind of in a bind. My relationship, my girlfriend and I broke up after 6 years, and I lost my job. And
Man, when it rains, it pours.
well, I'm desperate. I don't have a choice.
Well, welcome aboard. You make a lot of good money here. Where you living now?
I'm living out of my van. It's a big lie that they say you get a college degree, you're going to go far in life. It just isn't true.
College degree. What'd you major in?
Math and biology.
Oh, that's cool. So we got the order slips here. This one's credit card. The name, address will be up here. What they ordered, the amount there, the tax. I have the total down here, what kind of card. They want to put a tip there. Expiration date, we write that on there. And then we just make them sign right here with the line. Then we keep the white one. They get the yellow. Hey, just a minute. I need to do something.
Cool. I dig your style. That's a good cause to have.
I try to make it safer. Go around, clip a branch or two in front of a stop sign. Just make sure nobody gets into an accident. Oh yeah, by the way, Wong wants us to hand these out. You know, you take a few of them. Hold up. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Not too bad. Hello, ma'am. Here's your 2 number 7s, 2 number 9s, and a number 12 for you. Here's your blueberry mist tea. Oh, thank you.
Last time you brought food, there was meat in the spring rolls. I couldn't eat a thing. I would just die if any meat entered my mouth.
Thank you much. Have a good day.
How much of a tip did she give you?
$2.
$2. That was like a $65 order.
Yeah, well, I want my $2. Some days you get $5 tip on a $5 order. It evens out. Did you get a load of that white emaciated face in there?
Yeah, she looked pretty sickly.
Yeah, well, that's how those vegans are. I'm a vegan. I would just die if any meat entered my mouth. Guess what I am?
I don't know. What?
A vegan going 5 minutes without mentioning that they're a vegan.
Your name isn't Brad by any chance, is it?
No. Kevin. Why do you ask?
No reason. By the way, what kind of work does your wife do?
She doesn't work anymore since the kid's wife. However, she used to be a nutritionist.
A nutritionist. Take care.
I once dated a vegan. She never had any energy. Was always weak. I dumped her after a month or 2. I should really stop drinking these all the time. Every day is just running into the next. I like living in a haze. I don't know. I guess if you can quit, I can quit. Can't be that hard. Say I love you. I want you to do me a favor. Get rid of these for me.
You want me to throw them in the bushes over there?
Sure.
You done your quit drinking? You really?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Hang on to these
Good
for a while,
you.
but I can get rid of those.
This is crazy, dude. You really have your door locked like this?
Yeah.
How long have you had your car door like that?
Not very long. A couple of years. A problem with the electrical system, so the window won't go down. It's kind of stuck. But jam the door in, put a lock on it, make sure it won't fly open or anything. It works.
And you just come out of the passenger door all the time?
Oh yeah.
What's it like dating chicks?
Oh, it's easy.
Bam! Eat some pizza. Cheap food sucks.
Who are those guys? What the? What?
Oh man, it's just this guy Ace and his friend. They're always screwing with me, throwing pizzas on the car. I got them, a while back, throwing fried rice on them, and now they think it's funny to just throw pizzas on my car.
And
They
you
constantly do it.
let him do that to you?
A little passive, but
What, you got pizza now? Stop fooling around and go back to work.
this lemon and cabbage didn't have bad today.
She didn't want to get married. She just got tired of it. I had to move on.
So you can tell a lot about a girl by what she eats. If you go on a date with a girl and she orders a salad and mineral water or coconut water, whatever's fashionable now, you'd say, oh hey, she probably takes really good care of herself. She watches what she eats. If you go out and the girl orders, big juicy cheeseburger, lots of ketchup all over it and all the works, extra cheese. Then you can say, okay, this girl is, not too concerned about herself or, her weight. She probably likes to have fun.
Young man, excuse me. You are not allowed to park in a handicapped space. You are not handicapped.
What are you talking about? I am handicapped. Economically handicapped. I'm just a delivery driver. I'm going to be here for a few minutes and I'll be out of your hair. Go about your way.
That wasn't very nice what you said to that lady, man. I thought you were supposed to be all like loving and caring and I mean, what was that?
Yeah, I might have been a little harsh, but it's like Napoleon said, when attacked, counterattack. And why is it that all these handicapped people get the choicest spots anyways, right up near the front?
Because they have a hard time walking. They're handicapped.
Exactly, they have a hard time walking. They should learn how to walk instead of holding the rest of us back. We're kind of tethered on to these weak people who should just die off and make the room for the rest of us.
So you're telling me that we should not, I repeat, not have empathy for the sick and weak. That's what you're telling me.
Shouldn't they get stronger and learn how to walk from having to walk a longer distance? They're dragging us down. It's like trying to swim with stones tied to your feet. You know, in the olden days, when a saber-toothed tiger was attacking the group, and they were running away, you know, it got the weaker ones. That way the stronger ones could go on.
Probably if all the old people died off, there'd be less burden on the healthcare system.
Yeah, that's what the insurance and healthcare systems are doing. They're denying people who actually need it as soon as they run out of money. Then they just throw them away like a rusty razor. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying just don't give people the privilege of taking advantage of the system. If you're sick, stay at home. Get better. Most of the people who use these placards or these vatos and pull up they're not even handicapped. You ever notice that? These girls get up with, you know, Ramon tattooed on their neck and gold rings on. And, you know, just because their grandmother had a hip replacement, and they just steal it from them and use them. Oh, hey, before we take off, look at this shirt. Got it just the other day. Do you really believe this piece of junk made it to the moon in 1969? Pretty nice, eh? There's no stars, no blast crater. Photoshopped.
Yeah, that does look pretty fake. It looks like something out of a bad sci-fi movie. I give you credit on that. That's cool.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you doing?
Good. Great day for a garage sale.
Oh yeah, looks like you got some good stuff here too.
I do.
And a nice big dictionary here.
Yeah, that's actually got quite some history behind it. That belonged to my mom.
Oh really? See, 1934, huh?
Yeah, lots happened since then, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's actually any good, but boy,
Oh,
has
it's
it got
still
history.
good.
Yeah.
I love the old dictionaries.
You like that one?
Oh yeah, that's what I've been looking for this forever.
Funny, I was actually in Dallas. I lived in Dallas when JFK was shot. I was in a movie theater.
Oh really?
They stopped the movie to make the announcement. It was so surreal, just really weird.
That's pretty interesting. You know, I've been fascinated with this for years.
Have
and
you?
There's several books written on it, but I've always wanted to look at this one because it's got a lot of the good information they don't include in the others. You know, like Lucien Sarte, who's one of the actual gunmen on the grassy knoll,
I've heard about that.
hired by the Corsican
Yeah.
mob.
Yeah. You know, my husband actually was born and raised in Dallas, and his dad was a policeman. And when JFK was shot, he said there was a lot of stuff we weren't being told. It was really weird.
Oh yeah, I bet. I always thought it was weird about, you know, Jack Ruby being able to sneak his
Right.
way into a locked basement.
Right,
And, you know,
right.
Oswald's just brought up like a sacrificial lamb, and
Right.
he's just, you know, within 24 hours,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
doesn't even get to talk.
Very
you know?
true.
Or he does. He gets to say, "I'm a patsy."
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Makes you stop and think. Well, how about $2 for that book?
Well, that's a deal, especially for this one. It's so hard to find. They put
Good.
it out of print.
Good.
Yeah, I'll take
Okay.
that one.
Anything else catch your fancy?
Yeah. How much for this fake representation of the Earth?
Okay, so what do you think the Earth looks like?
There's a lot of different theories, but you know, I think it'd be maybe more like this.
Oh, flat Earth.
Yeah,
I've heard
it's-
about that.
It's got kind of a, you know, you got the Earth here,
Right.
and then maybe an ice wall
Yeah, yeah.
kind of around here, and then there's, you know, like a dome.
Yeah,
over, you
I've,
know.
I've heard that theory.
Maybe more half a sphere.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, there's, you know, a lot of things that
they try to use to, you know, make that believable, you know, like the moon landings.
Right, right. A lot of questions about that.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about that one.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
that's interesting.
It's one of those that's kind of weird, you know. Supposedly it was shot in a soundstage.
Yeah.
Supposedly Stanley Kubrick was the one to film
Heard
it.
that. I've heard that.
He got that multi-million-dollar lens from NASA.
Yeah, that's a little weird, don't you
Yeah,
think?
every time they take a step, there's a little flap
Yeah,
that lifts
yeah.
up, like they're on, you
Yeah.
know, pulley systems
Yeah.
or something.
So what are you going to do with it since you don't think that's a good representation?
I think I'm gonna burn it.
Really?
Is that all right if I do it
Sure.
right out here?
Why not?
All
Why
right.
not? I'm up for that.
Cool.
Okay. Where do you want to burn it?
Right over there.
Okay. Now that's interesting. That'll make you think about a new world.
What are you doing?
I'm just burning this fake representation of the Earth.
Why?
Well, you know, we don't need these false models sitting around in society.
Hey, don't forget your change.
Oh, thanks.
And did you get your postcard?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Great. Well, be careful with the book. They'll lock you up for being a reader.
Oh, definitely. I know. It's pretty weird nowadays. Some people have preoccupation with the most mindless things, you know?
True.
Ready to roll?
Yeah. 2 weeks before he was assassinated, you know, on November 22nd, 1963, he, you know, signed a directive, you know, in which he was going to recall all ground troops from Vietnam. Then he was going to smash the CIA into a million pieces. His quote right there. It was the day after he was killed. Lyndon Baines Johnson, you know, one of the main murderers in the conspiracy, signed an order once he was sworn into office to not only reverse Kennedy's decision on the recalling of troops, but actually send in twice the amount of troops so he could make money off of his helicopters, because he was the main investor in the company that manufactured them. Then he also reinstated the CIA. And then who did he have? Who was the main guy to do the investigation? Earl Warren, the former head of the CIA, which Kennedy had just fired. You know, that's just ridiculous.
You make some good points, and I agree with what you're saying, but, you know,